Look, it's running through my mind. It happens every time. You want a paper chase? I'm on a paper grind. Tryna get to the shine. Cause I ain't going outside. I'm rolling down 5, just tryna get to the bag. I get it from coast to coast. Come on, let's have a toast. To the baddest bitch, no joke. Do whatever that floats your boat. You know how that shit go. Now we flexing, straight up flexing, putting on the show. Like how I do it when I do it, got him wanting more. And he do it so good when he go down low. Something like the way I drop it down to the flow. He pick it up, beat it up, put it down for show. I'm on the road once again, yeah, you know it's on. Gotta get to my paper, then I bring it home. I'm talking cash flow. I'm tired of these niggas with the lame excuses. I'ma get my own bag, make them useless. I hear you talking that shit, give them deuces.
Hey, y'all. Welcome back to another episode of
The B-Boss.
Here with my homegirls, my A1s, day ones.
Okay.
And we come, just turn y'all evening up a little bit. Your weekly turn up.
Okay.
We're just here to have a little conversation with y'all. Hope the week was good. Let's go ahead and get into these bottles.
Okay.
Birthday girl, put that on.
And before we go too deep into the show, y'all, please understand that the birthday girl is in the building. The Scopa
Terriers. Yeah, from Scoopatarius.
The evening is in, so we definitely going to try to celebrate her for her birthday. Y'all see these big balloons, they represent everything.
Yes,
that
y'all,
she
they
loves.
know me. It's my champagne. They know I love me some champagne.
Big 3-0.
Yes, I'm 30. I'm about to be 30. I'm an old lady.
Fun episode because we love birthdays around here.
Yes, birthday season.
Birthday season.
Well, while I pop this bottle, I know I'm doing a lot at one time, but yeah. I want to start talking about, in the spirit of birthdays, let's talk about gifts.
Okay.
Only
start with gifts.
I love gifts, but there are some people, like, I've heard of people, like, being really ungrateful for gifts. Like, I mean, I guess what I'm saying is ungrateful or unappreciative. So, I actually saw a video, and this is so funny. This might not be considered a gift to some people, but I feel like it's a gift because times is hard.
Okay.
And I saw a video where this dude, and it's kind of mean, but she was at home and she was scrolling on the computer. She was looking at Chanel bags. And you seen it? And he came home with a Chanel bag, like a shopping bag. And he was like, I know you, babe. Look at you. You on here looking at him. He was like, here. And she was so excited, y'all. She opened the Chanel bag, and it was all the paid bills. A stack of all the bills that he paid.
Oh,
That's a gift.
Thank you. That's what I said. I said she is so unappreciative. She threw the bag on the floor. She was very, very upset, y'all. She was hot.
That's more valuable than that Chanel bag. She thought she was
bag.
gonna get.
Girl, yes, turn up birthday.
Yes, she was upset. She was hot.
Yeah, she was unappreciative.
First of all,
you had to get my money back.
That's first, but actually that'll be second. But first, my thing is, it's so many people out here who don't even get shit from a nigga. I've been in so many relationships, y'all, where I have given, because I mean, that's just kind of like my love thing.
Your nature, yeah.
My nature. I'm like a giver. I love to see, big people happy and stuff like that. But I've been in situations where it was definitely one-sided. I ain't never get a bitch ass thing back. And, you know what I'm saying? So any little thing I would have been, like, appreciative of, or, like, now, you know what I'm saying, I get gifts or, shit often. I'm like, okay, well, damn, yes. Come on with it,
Shoot, you could have stopped at Popeyes and brought me a sandwich, and I didn't expect it. Shoot, that's a gift.
That's a gift.
Especially if he paid the bills. He actually did
He
something
did
good
something
with the
big.
money.
Yeah, it was a stack of bills, like in a rubber band, and he paid all of them.
And how could she be upset by
Upset.
that?
I cannot believe her attitude. Like, I was like, you don't deserve him.
See, because she was super trying to look
What a
good.
bag that she was looking at.
Yeah.
Okay,
Or
exactly.
them bills paid.
Okay, so back in the day, I don't know if y'all remember, and I'm so mad I didn't remember to ask you. Remember, somebody had bought you something, and we laughed about it for hours. What was it?
I don't remember what it was either, yeah.
We laughed about it for so long. I can't remember what it was. I wish I could remember, but either way, they bought it, whether it was funny or not. You know what I'm saying? It was still a gift.
I don't know.
I wish you could remember, Eric. I should have asked you.
I remember laughing at a gift, but I just don't remember exactly.
Y'all, it was the bid
what
for a
it
long
was,
time. It was the
yeah.
bid for a minute.
I don't
We were
remember
in
what it was.
tears.
I remember it
We were
being in the bag, but I
tears.
cannot remember what it was. Like, and I think it caught me off guard.
did.
Like,
It did. I just don't remember what it was or who it was from.
I think you was working on bass then.
Oh,
Probably from crazy.
Was it a slingshot or something? It was like
don't
a
know.
boomerang. It was
It
some
might
wild.
have been a boomerang.
It was something funny. I don't know, y'all.
Yeah.
It was something funny. Like it was just like so
It might have
random.
been
Actually.
a boomerang. I think the whole thing was like, I mean, it was the cute gesture because it was just like, I didn't want him. And he was just like, you know, this love is it's gonna come back around. No, nigga. No, it's not.
Now I feel very mean for
was
laughing so
cool.
hard. He was cool.
He was cool. So, I mean, maybe that was a joke. And I mean, we were young, so,
Yeah.
Yeah.
nigga, he was just crazy.
But now I feel like I appreciate the little things. Like,
Facts.
just if you clean the kitchen, I'm like,
Oh my
thank you.
goodness. Yes.
If you clean after yourself,
Man.
I'm thankful.
Okay.
How about that?
Because it's such a
Yeah.
hard task for
I
people.
feel like I'm more grateful now. I definitely was not grateful before. Definitely
I
not.
was. Buy me flowers, and oh my God, like I would be so head over heels. Like I was in middle school, and my first little boyfriend bought me some like 14 karat gold earrings. Y'all, I held on to them earrings until like until like maybe college sometime.
Oh wow.
I was like that. They meant a lot to me.
Yeah, just off the strength.
Lose it.
See, I'm that type of person too. I
that as
keep
well.
gifts like that, like this little keepsakes. Like, you know, I even like I had like a whole little stash of stuff that I just kind of
I had a whole box
yeah.
of like shit that X gave me.
They say you're
But let
supposed
me
to keep a
ask
box.
you. Okay, so that's what I was going to ask though. Do y'all think that it's acceptable to keep that type of stuff for a certain period of time, depending on what
It depends
is?
on what it
Depends on
is.
what it is.
Like if it's like a box where it's just like it's just pictures or you know
If it's pictures, no.
something
Definitely
simplistic
pictures.
like that, but then if it's something like okay earrings or a piece of jewelry or something
These
like
are-
that,
this
those are
is-
things that
This
you
is
keep.
my jewelry.
Yeah,
like,
I'm saying those are things that you keep.
Yeah.
But if it was something like where it was like a
love
box of
notes or
pictures or
something.
love notes and shit like that, is that acceptable? Or like at what point are you supposed to really like? Are you supposed to?
Okay, so I'm weird about letters and cards. I like to go back years later and read over them. It's not that your feelings are still for that person, and I don't even do it no more. I don't know what happened to all of that old stuff, but it gives you like a nostalgia type of feeling to go back and be like, put yourself in where you were mentally like
There.
5 to 10 years ago. Like even I'm gonna say I don't remember how long ago it was now, but a couple years after you came back from camp, I read the letters that we wrote back and forth, and I was like, oh my God, I can't believe like so much time has gone past.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, I definitely do.
See, yeah, that's keepsakes.
Yeah, like I think it's some things that you're just supposed to hold on to and that
But
you
I-
appreciate.
True, but I do believe that it comes a time where if
You
you're
gotta
in
let
a
it
new
go.
relationship, you have to let go of those old things. You know,
Yeah, don't
keep
keep
the
that-
memory always in your heart.
Don't keep that man's
Okay.
socks. Throw them socks
Okay,
away.
okay.
Throw them
But
shits
I might
away.
keep the hoodie.
Okay, yeah, I like
I
hoodies.
might keep the
I'm a,
hoodie.
I'm
I'm
a,
famous for stealing
I'ma
my
keep
man
all the
clothes.
oh, yeah, me too. I'm a hoodie.
Okay.
I'm a hoodie and basketball short hoarder.
Even now, he like, I haven't seen that shirt in years. Like, I like, and I'm like, oh, I stole this with at our old house. That was years ago. And he just now seen it again.
Oh my God. Y'all been together all
I've
this
been,
time.
right, and I've been hiding it. Like, I don't want him to take this back.
That's really how it
You
goes.
can
though.
always get it back.
Right.
Y'all
He
should
don't want it
closet.
back now.
Yeah, exactly. It's
No,
now
no,
mine.
He's,
It's mine.
he's gotten used
He
to
cannot
life
fit
in the
in it. I'm about to
closet.
say he can't fit that shirt now.
He can't fit in my closet.
Oh my God.
I really can't.
He really can't.
Oh my God.
I really have too much stuff. I really do.
Girl.
I probably do have old stuff I need to like get rid of from.
I
Way back
do
when.
that.
Speaking of
seasonal.
getting rid of stuff,
Yes. So, how long do you hold them down? I'm the type of person. I gotta see effort. I have to see some progress, something. Like I'm not gonna hold you down and have your back if you're sitting at home doing nothing. Like if you have money to buy bottles or games or even everybody's smoking now, there is no reason why you should be smoking anything if you don't have no job. That's just how I look at it. I'm not gonna hold you down if you're doing that because your money could be going or your priority should be finding out how we're gonna get out of this bind, find out what's next for us. So personally, if it's no effort, I'm not holding you down. I will let you go. I'm not taking care of a grown person.
I was gonna say the same thing. I think effort is big, and then it's also like mindset.
Yeah.
Like the mindset that goes into the effort, like or to even get to the effort. You know what I'm saying? Your mind is everything. So like,
Even if the circumstances
even if the
aren't.
circumstances is tough, like you gotta still be able to be there with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like we gotta be here.
And it's ways. It's,
To make
it's
shit
so many
work.
ways, yeah. Like, I feel like a lot of people are kind of using the COVID thing as an excuse. Like, it's ways. It's different things that you can do to bring some type of money in the house. Like, whether it's Uber Eats or driving Uber, like anything, like something.
See, that
but
just
they're just
goes
like, I don't want to
Cooking
work
dinners.
for $15 an hour. Anything.
Yeah, I really, okay. Now that's that mentality. I can't deal with that. A job is a job. Is a job.
Exactly.
Like it's just
Something.
the fact of you getting up every day and having a responsibility, having something to do. Like if I'm rolling up on my bed every day,
You should be too.
you should be too.
Absolutely.
You
Ain't
know
no
what
way
I'm saying? And even if
leaving
you're
in the
not,
bed.
you know, now that's. We're gonna get into. I'll let you talk. We're gonna get into that part of things in a second.
I mean, I don't really have anything big to say. I mean, I've held people down that wasn't working at all. You know what I mean? And it was tough. You know, I worked 10-hour days, things like that. Came home, fucked up. But I also realized, like I said, it was the mentality. It was, I don't want to work there. I ain't doing that or whatever. And he would rather see me, you know, blood, sweat, and tears before he go work at fucking Aldi or whatever it was that I
Right.
would suggest. Hey,
Right,
they
either way.
hiring. Hey, they hiring. I'm just like, well, you don't want to do nothing. But
yeah, for real.
there comes a time, it's like, circumstances don't make a person. So if that person, like y'all said, got their head on straight, if they just so happen to have, you know, everybody, shit
shit
happens.
happens.
Everybody get
Everybody
fucked up
fall
from time to
apart.
time.
Right.
You never know. Everything can be taken from underneath you within a moment.
moment.
Absolutely.
But if we here and we got the same goal, we trying to, you know, ain't nothing that ain't going, you know,
And
that's going to stop me from holding you down.
Right. That's going to be
Facts.
something that's going to make me want to hold you down.
Right.
Like, it's effort. It's something. Like, you're not just coming home. Because at one point, we were in a terrible situation. And it was just like, I never felt like I had to look at him like, okay, what's next? I basically was like, okay, wait, you better figure this out. Like, these bills better get paid.
And I'm
I
pretty
left
sure,
him
and
alone.
I'm pretty sure you never had to say that. Like, that's not the type of men that, who we can finally say, that's not the type of men we deal with.
Definitely.
You know, it's been a long time coming. But, yeah, they're going to get to it. They're going to figure it out. And if they don't, then you know that that's not where you need to be because
Right.
that don't match your mentality.
And that's what I'm like. The toughest situations is where you really find out, is this person really for me?
That's true.
Because if I feel like I can't get up, if I'm down and I can't get up, then I need you to be there. I need you to do it. But at the same time, I'm not giving up.
Exactly.
I'm still gonna be. I'm gonna keep on pushing. I'm gonna try everything. But I'm not about to just sit at home. And I definitely don't expect you to be doing it. 'Cause I've always been the type to work multiple jobs.
Yeah.
I don't know. The last time I had one job was high school. Other than that, I've worked 2 jobs. I worked 2 jobs through college. I worked 2 jobs after college. Even now, I have my own business and I'm working.
Right.
Facts.
So it's like, if I'm grinding this hard, you better be.
Right.
It's no way.
You got to match it.
Yeah. You gotta meet me somewhere.
So what happens when, like, say for example, you are in a comfortable place, everything's all good, your man just so happen to lose his job or whatever, and he always had that mental of, I'm a hustler, I'm gonna get out there, I'm gonna go get it, but these circumstances come around and they go on a little longer than what you're expecting, and it starts to drain you of your energies because, you know, this is not what you're used to. Like, how long does that go on, in your opinion, or should that go on?
I feel like it's going to drain you, but it depends on how you look at this person. Because for me, I look at the person that I'm with now like I want this forever. So who's to say that in 2 years I'm not in an accident or something where I can't work, and it's indefinite. We don't know how long it's going to be before I can bring in another dollar.
Right.
I don't want nobody to look at me like
Yeah, you're just a liability.
you just a liability.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So
that's different circumstances.
that's what I mean. Circumstances happen. If it's something that's really beyond your control,
Right.
and you
Yeah.
out here scraping, doing everything you can to get whatever dollar and wherever it came from, you doing what you got to do. Hey, we a team.
Right.
Facts.
Absolutely.
Facts.
So
But that's effort. Like,
Yeah,
that
Yeah.
but if
yeah.
you're just sitting at home not doing shit and I'm working so goddamn hard to make it, you know, the family dynamic work or for this household to be with,
Pull
you know,
this team.
for real, and you just not do anything, and you gotta go and you gotta go fast.
I think we were just talking had like a really good conversation lately about the bigger picture. How like of course it's society makes you feel like you're supposed to chase the person with the money, to chase the person that look like they have it all together, and all of this, you know, back and forth and foolery. But it's about the person that love you. They might fuck up, but everybody gonna fuck up. It's about like who got you, like who love you, who's holding you down.
Okay.
You know what I mean? We ain't the only people.
That's
We ain't the only people holding somebody down. They holding us down too.
Absolutely.
Whether we choose to accept that or acknowledge or realize it or
Right.
not.
Absolutely.
So they going through. They sticking with us through our growing pains and emotions, just like we doing now. So
I definitely can say I feel like the best relationships are built when they last forever when you meet on like not like I wouldn't say your lowest terms, but when you don't have it all.
I was gonna say because a lot of people want a finished product. I was just gonna say that
Yeah.
a lot of people date looking for a finished product, and you will never realistically get a finished product. And most of those people who are close to a finished product are usually assholes. They are usually just not really the nicest.
And not even just
that I've experienced.
I mean, I've experienced a little bit of that too, but also the people that are out here chasing are not focused on themselves, so they are not the full package. So then when you do meet somebody that has it all together or who is doing what they're supposed to do, walking their walk and doing, you know, what it is that they dream of doing or whatever it is, they looking at you like, oh, nah, she ain't got her head right. Like, you know, you gonna bring me down. Or like, it's the same way with us. If we on our shit, why we gonna go deal with somebody who ain't? You know what I'm saying? So
It's too much effort that you have
But
to
you
put
know
in.
the crazy part is that's most of my history. I've always and it's not even like a preference thing. I just always looked at a person for who they were basically versus their situation. Like I always looked at it like, look, you know what I'm saying? He might not have all the money, but he a humble nigga. He been through some shit. He a humble nigga. He know what's up. You know, or he know how to maneuver in certain situations. Like let him lose that job today. He gonna make sure that money come in because he know how to get it out the grain, out the mud. You know what I'm saying? Like I like, you know, you gotta have the streets and the book
You have to
smart
have a hustle.
sometimes.
You
You
have
gotta
to
be
be
able
a
to
hustler.
have that hustle.
And that's because we're all like that. We're the hustling type. Like we've always like, I'm gonna get it.
yeah,
There's
like
no
this
way I'm
happened,
not gonna
but
get
girl,
it.
I plan this and I'm gonna see how this work out.
Fact.
I had this in the cut. I'm gonna see what this do.
So because that's our mentality, we expect that from our men. You know what I'm saying? If I fall short in any type of way, I'm expecting him to be able to
Pick it up.
Pick it up.
exactly
Yeah.
pick it up and pull that weight.
Right.
Very, very, very true.
Okay. Yeah, you think.
All right. Well, y'all got any?
No,
Y'all good on that? All right. So we just gonna move right along. Oh, I'm sorry.
It's all good. All right, so that actually goes right into our very next topic, which is learning your place in someone's life so that you don't overplay your part.
Ooh. That's just such.
That's a word, y'all.
That's truly a word.
Because you know, I kind of thought about this because when I think back, sometimes I'm like, damn, I should have got an Oscar for that one. Damn, I should have got a Grammy for that one. Damn, you know, so like, I've overplayed my part in a lot of situations, and it hasn't always been just relationships. It's been friendships. You know what I'm saying? And
What
it's
you mean
been
by overplayed your part though?
I gave too much when I didn't get shit back,
Okay.
or
Or
the reciprocity just didn't add up.
Not even just the reciprocity, it's just really realizing your role in someone's life. Like,
I'm just not that important to you.
so like
Or
for a
not as
friend,
important as
friends that you had in the
You've
past,
been a real friend.
you would go to bat for them, you would go to war for them.
Yeah.
But as soon as somebody bring up your name in a room where you're not there, she's quiet as a mouse. That's overplaying your part because you looked at her like she was a real one and she was not.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Things like that. And it happens so often. Like, you know what I mean? I feel bad for anybody who has been through that. I mean, I think we all have, but at the same time, I think now after a certain age, I think there's just not much of an excuse for that. I think
I agree.
You got to pay attention. Like, we too old to not be paying attention.
To some extent, because some people are great wolves in sheep's clothing.
That's true.
Some people really play the role. They be playing the hell out their role. Got you playing your role, and then you turn around. We both in in scene.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
I saw this girl on TikTok. I be scrolling through TikTok, y'all. You can get lost in TikTok. But this one girl, she was literally posting videos, and she labeled each video "My Toxic Friends." And in one video, she was like, they said I couldn't be in the TikTok because I wasn't pretty enough. And then another video, they invited me out to dinner out of pity. And all the girls over here getting dressed and they're taking pictures. And the girl that's her actual TikTok, she was just like off to the side. And then the next video was like she left because I was making a video. Like, it was sad.
No, let
and
me
then
tell
she
you.
finally was like, I had to let the friends go.
They weren't
Of
friends.
course.
Yeah.
That's like this girl we met this weekend, and she was saying that she has a group of friends who they get upset whenever she dresses up, and they tell her, can you, like they'll tell her to dress down, or they're going to dress chill, and then they'll dress up and leave her dressed down because they didn't like the fact that she looks so much better than them. Or when they bring her around their dude, they're like, do you think you could just like not, you know, dress up, like really want her to dumb down her, like who she is, and
That's
you know,
terrible.
Yeah, and I mean, that insecurity, young lady, you need to work on.
Yeah.
And then pick up your own shit. You know what I'm saying? Work on you.
have your
Find
own
your own
friends.
sex
You
appeal.
ain't got-
I'm about to say, if you like my outfit, bitch, ask me where I got it from and go take a look
Exactly.
around or
Yes.
something, or see if you
Yeah,
find
it's-
something
'cause
else.
I be
Like,
damned.
you don't have to do people like that. Like,
I'd be damned if I just, I'll be busted today because you are busted all the time. That's fine. Fuck you talking
I would
about?
rather somebody
crazy.
ask me to go shopping with them as
Yeah.
opposed to asking me where I got something from and then going out and just getting the same
Ooh,
shit.
girl, ooh.
well, you don't get the same thing, though.
No, there are people like that who would just be like,
Yeah,
girl,
I
that looks
know.
so good on you. I'm going to go out and get the same thing, same color.
Y'all,
I'm gonna go out
Yes.
and get the same shoe. I'm
Same
saying,
style.
That
Okay.
really it makes my blood boil, and I really am my heart is so big that I be like, I'm not gonna lie, and I have finally decided to listen to my sister, and I'm going to lie to you. I'm not, because bitches is crazy. Why you want to look like somebody else? Why you want
Right.
to smell like somebody else? That's wild
It's
to me.
ridiculous.
I have people ask me all the time, so what's the name of your scent? Bitch, my scent. The fuck? Why you want to
Exactly.
smell like me? That's
Yeah.
weird.
So like, please
The
just
fuck
ask
is
where I
wrong with
got
you?
it from. Like,
Weird.
That's weird. And I'm like, oh, so where you get your? Okay, well, this is where I get it from. What's the name of the scent? Baby, let's not go that far. Don't do that.
yeah, go to the store and figure out what you would
What
like.
you like and what
Yeah.
works for you, because everybody's
Facts.
chemistry ain't the same.
And it's different if they like ask me where I got it from because they might like something at the same store. Because of
Right.
it. But to get the same thing,
The exact
that's a
same
bit
thing.
far.
It's weird. It's to me, it's very weird. And I do realize that everybody don't have style or swag, or they don't feel as confident in their swag, and they looking at you like, oh, you know, you're cute. You're always, you know, confident. So, and
That's why I said, take me shopping with you. You know what I'm
yeah, and I'll show you what works for you.
Yeah, we can try on everything in the store. For real.
That shit grinds my gears, y'all. real bad.
And then,
It's hard to kind of know, like, well, no, I wouldn't say it's hard to know your place in somebody's life, but some people are blinded by it because it's like I love y'all so much, like I want to be around y'all, but at the same time, y'all treating me like trash.
And you don't realize that they treat you like
Yeah.
trash. Yeah.
And I think that's how I was with that girl on TikTok, because she just felt like, I love these girls, but like, why are they doing me like this? But I love them, so I'm gonna keep on trying. But I think we are at the point where we know better because we're older.
we're older. See, and that whole acceptance phase, I think that died. But probably after elementary school with some shit.
Yeah.
Like, I was never really the type. I was always kind of like a natural loner a little bit anyway. But I was never that type that's going to just chase down or hunt down a person for their acceptance, for their love, for them to fuck with me. Like, I just never cared that much because I know what's genuine. You could always feel it when some shit's genuine, except for sometimes when, you know, it might be a male situation, you know, get a little distracted. But, for real.
No, I mean,
I
I ain't gonna lie, I
A
had
male is hit different versus a female.
They do.
And that kind of takes me back a little bit to our conversation earlier in the season where we pretty much was saying, you know, we'll be so quick to cut off our female friends about stuff. And, like, when I thought about that, I'm like, well, it's because you expect more from your female friends than you do from a man. A man is expected to do man shit versus your women, your females. Like, you expect them, you hold them at a higher
Standard.
level, higher standard, kind of. And so those days of trying to be accepted by any female or whatever that, dead.
I struggled with that for a long time in middle school. It started in middle school for me. Actually, no, I can remember that it further back, even to like elementary school.
I was saying this to me.
But it wasn't until I, you know, realized that, oh, they don't like me because he likes me. That's when it clicked to me that I don't necessarily have to be friends with you because you wish you were me. You wish you looked like me. And then after that, it all came together, and I was like, oh, okay.
Enough of that.
That's fine. You just
Enough of
mad. That's all it was.
I'll
Okay.
let you be happy.
That's all.
Yeah, I remember
Okay.
coming home one day
You still
crying
in
to
that.
my parents like, they don't want to be friends with me anymore. And my dad was like, you don't need them. You don't need to be friends with them. And that when I went to school next time, I don't need y'all.
Fact. Because you gotta wake yourself up sometimes. Like, you're not chasing after so bad.
And one
Like,
time my dad was like, what you need them for? And I was like, boo-hooing, like, they don't want to be friends anymore. Like, I was crying, crocodile
That's when
tears.
friends was serious, y'all.
Yeah.
You didn't
That's
get
all you
invited.
had.
You didn't get invited to the sleepover. It was
Yes.
over.
that's all you had back then was your friends. That's all you
I
had.
was not that tight. Like, because I had so many cousins around my age,
you had a big family.
I used to cry when my older cousins used to mistreat me. Like, I would go to my mom, I was a fucking crybaby. Mom, they being mean to me, whatever, whatever. She was like, all right, well, you either go back over auntie whoever house or you come back in the house. You choose. And I would always go my ass back over
Back
there.
over there.
And be over
Going
there
to the
crying
house.
like shit. But I guess they prepared me for friends not liking me.
Yeah.
And I had to, I mean, I was the oldest of all my siblings, so it was just like I really had to be comfortable with them myself, whether you like me or not. And that's why I guess today I really don't give a shit if people, you know what I'm saying?
Rock with you with
I
that.
really don't.
That's how I feel
That's,
now.
that's probably where we differ too in certain ways because I am the baby sister kind of. So it's just like I've always I always had a friend.
Yeah, she was adopted into friends. It didn't matter.
Yeah,
She was
but-
gonna have friends regardless.
Yeah, I mean, it's like when you have a sibling, like you almost, well, that's weird, no, because not all siblings get along either.
Yeah, that's true.
But, you
That's
know,
true,
I never
but-
really had too much of a struggle. I always knew I had my sisters, so it was just like, okay.
And it's like, even when you fight, you know what I'm saying? We're going to fight right now over the phone
Facts.
because I wanted to talk to Roger.
Exactly.
But, you know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Around dinner time, we're going to talk about sneaking out later.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
And not even
Like-
just that. Like y'all can fight about anything under the sun. Soon as somebody else decide they think they're gonna fight your sister, or they
what?
think they're gonna have a problem with your
Oh,
sister.
what?
Oh,
I
child.
love my brother.
Tell me.
I remember getting on my brother's school bus one time, like, you had a problem with my brother?
Okay.
I was not playing.
Facts.
I remember about
You
the
tell me one thing.
the holy hell out of a friend, or an old friend of ours at one of your birthday parties.
Oh yeah.
Because I felt like she came my little brother sideways. And I,
Oh
what you
yeah,
say?
yeah.
What you- oh, okay.
Oh my God, I
Fix
remember
the
that
words.
I don't remember this.
Was it the
I
person
do.
that cut the middle of the cake?
now. No.
I was about to say, oh no.
It was who I called and told her she was a fake ass.
Oh.
No,
Yeah.
no, no, no.
Yeah. Her mom worked in my building. I see her every day. She stopped speaking, though.
Damn.
She stopped speaking. She finally know.
She know her daughter in that. Whatever.
Yeah, I don't know nothing else on that. Just make sure that you just watch the signs with people, y'all, because there's so many mass manipulators out here. So many people who just be gaslighting, manipulating, mess with your mind. Pay attention to the signs versus the words. Like if a person show you that they not fucking with you,
Actions
fuck with
definitely
them.
speak louder than words.
step off and be
Definitely.
so okay with self that you don't even have to like care about friends or fitting in or being with this person or none of that.
Yeah, I mean, if you do, it's okay. Just really take some time out for yourself and be able to accept yourself. Because you're amazing.
That's just exactly what we were saying before. It's okay to take a walk by yourself.
It really, really is. Like, you'll really enjoy it. I
Yeah,
used to go
long
to
life
the
is-
bar. by
It's
myself.
easier said than done, but like,
Once you
and it
get
take
out
a second.
there and you get comfortable, you realize there's nothing to be afraid of.
And not even just that,
Absolutely.
like realize how dope you are.
Yeah.
Like when you really get into like how dope you are, like
That's a word.
it hit different. It feels different. So whether you gotta pop that thing in the mirror a couple times, whether you gotta, you know, take some classes or read a couple of books or whatever it is that's gonna make you tap into you, do that shit. It's worth
You
it.
gotta stop caring about everybody else.
And
What
that's
everybody
the
else
facts.
think.
Love on
Everybody else think.
yourself.
Do y'all, because let me tell y'all just a real quick snippet on that. So when we started taking pole classes, y'all, like I was in a place in my life where I ain't gonna say like I felt anything weird, but I kind of felt like I was losing my sexy a little bit. Like, you know, I was a little older. I wasn't as active as I was as a kid, so certain bones don't move. It'll stretch how they used to stretch or move. You know, certain body parts just do what they wanted when they wanted. So
And crack.
for real, they crack. They do a little
Snap
bit of
and pop.
everything, girl. Crack, snap, and pop. Okay.
Yeah.
But so So like once we actually started taking these classes, like some other people look at it like it's just all totally sexual from the outside looking in, but realistically it was kind of sexual, but it was bringing my self-esteem, my sexy back. Like I was feeling the shit out of me.
And
like,
there was an older lady in there too.
Yeah,
Like,
it's
think
all
about
women
it
of all
is-
ages actually take pole classes, and it's just not about
It's not
sex.
about sex.
It's
wanting
about
to be a stripper.
feeling you.
It's
Self-esteem.
great exercise,
That
and let's
too.
be real, it's not easy.
It's
so
not
when you
easy
get
at
that
all.
move, when you finally get that move, you feel so good about yourself because you literally forced your
so
body to
hard.
do something that you wanted
Yeah.
it to do, and at first you couldn't.
Yes.
And it teaches you things about yourself. I can do whatever I want to do. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's awesome.
It
Facts.
is.
And the lady I became after that, girl, like, well, I wouldn't say the lady I became, but it's just, I started, like, again, just me feeling myself again and, you know, kind of getting back in my jam. You know, it just hit different. And I matured, I grew up, I was able to heal some things. I just felt myself, my relationship started to get a little bit better. All of that.
It was a transformation.
It's a transformation.
That's amazing.
It definitely
It is.
is a
I love pole.
transformation. You feel it.
Gosh.
That's all for me.
Okay, y'all. So I'm thinking we should just go ahead and move on. All right. So what do y'all think? If you have a high sex drive or your partner can't keep up with yours, is it wrong to ask for monogamy in the relationship?
You mean polygamy?
Like, no.
Are you asking him to be loyal to you?
Wow, if
is
you
it-
can't
oh,
keep
is
up
it
with that sex
wrong
drive,
to-
is
okay.
it wrong to ask him to be monogamous?
Monogamous.
Or should you?
That's a question for yourself. I feel like no, because do you want to hurt your own feelings or are you going to step it up? That's the whole thing. It's like, in my opinion, either you're going to step it up because you know who you're dealing with, or you're going to be honest with yourself and say, this is probably not a match. Because they're going to cheat on you. Like, don't be stupid.
What, so do you well. So you don't think that? Okay, well, shit, she answered the question.
No, I mean, step it up. Like, if they...
I do feel like, yes, everybody can step up their game.
Right.
But do you think it's wrong to ask your partner to teach you these things?
No, not at
Absolutely
all.
not at all.
Not at all.
Do you think it's fucked up for your partner to say,
I shouldn't have to teach you?
yeah, I really shouldn't have to teach you, you know what I'm saying? You're a grown-ass woman. I expected you to be whatever.
I
think-
feel like
it goes
everybody's
both
gonna-
ways.
I think that is wrong because I feel like
Everybody has
everybody
their
everybody has a different sex drive for one, and then what I had before might not work for you.
Okay, wait. So weir talking about two different things here because sex drive and skill are two totally different. They're different things. So skill, to me, okay, some things can be taught. I will say that I lack patience in that area. Like I'm like, you are 30 plus. I need you to know. Now, will my body be a little different or your body be a little different than the last person or whatever? Maybe. But some things is like a bike. I mean, let's just be real. Now, drive is not something that you can take your vitamins, but at the same time, that is something that's within you. So are you being honest with yourself when you say, I'm going to try to keep up, or are you just being selfish because you just love that person?
I feel like your sex drive
that's a
changes though because
It does. It goes in waves sometimes.
it goes in waves, definitely.
for sure.
But also, it's different when you're seeing a person every single day, and then when you're living together, and then when you're coming to visit. Because when I'm coming to visit, we get it all the time. Because
Right.
I didn't see you in a couple of days.
Right.
But when you came home, we might have did it yesterday, and
Or
I
this
might not do it
morning.
for a couple days, or a day or
Yeah.
two. But to a man, they ready all the time. But we might be tired. But do I expect
Believe it
you-
or not, they hide it, but they get tired
They
too.
get
was
tired
about to
too.
say,
I'm about to say
but they
get
ain't
tired
never too tired to get their dick sucked
And,
out.
oh yeah.
And I ain't never
too
too tired to hit myself.
me.
But I'm saying, even if they
You gotta do
tired,
number later.
Well,
Unless you give in, then you got to do a whole lot of work.
Actually, y'all, I had this conversation in my head the other day. And it's so funny.
We about to hear.
Oh, sorry.
Now like
Men get
I
tired,
like
but they,
it with you,
I
though.
promise you, they're never too tired to have sex. They gonna be dead ass tired, but
That's
if
not
if
true.
you
That's
bend
not
over,
true. That's not
I have
true.
never-
because
a man-
sometimes a
I've never
man
seen a man
requires a
try
lot
lazy
more to
sex
get started
before.
than a female
Lazy,
does.
yes, but they gonna still try.
Okay, yeah, they might try, but y'all, they gonna be like.
But trying and
just
succeeding
get on
is
top.
completely
Just
different.
get on top. Like,
You know what I'm saying?
And then, yeah, I'm gonna get up on it, but at the same time, I
You
can
gotta work
clearly
them
see
hips.
that man is tired. I feel selfish as shit. Like,
Yeah.
let that
And we had that
baby sleep.
conversation.
Yeah.
Like, I
Let
don't
that
want
man
it when you
sleep.
tired.
Yeah, basically, I
it's
want the
not the
best of you
same.
at all times because.
But I'm
I
not
mean, he
gonna
gonna,
get it
he
from
gonna
somebody
appreciate it
else.
regardless.
I mean, yeah,
Whether he got one eye open or not, he gonna appreciate it. But
No, I don't think men appreciate like that half-ass head or half-ass sex.
Yeah,
like
'cause
when you
no.
laid up on the pillow.
I'm gonna say, hold on, we seen this meme.
That's not
We
acceptable.
saw this
Y'all-
meme about who was it that was had her hair on the pillow? It was a movie,
Uh-huh.
but the girl she was sucking dick for her head on the pillow or some shit.
No, it was on
was that
Mary
Mary
Jane.
Jane? It was
Yeah.
being Mary Jane.
Yes,
Yo,
it was
I never did that shit again after I seen it. I never did that shit again. Okay, so the conversation in my head was, even when you don't feel like doing that shit, you make it harder on yourself to half-ass do it. If you just give it your all, it'll be over real quick.
Yeah.
When you just like, oh, I got an attitude, I don't like doing that shit. Bitch, you gonna be at that shit forever.
My thing
Your
is
neck gonna
like,
cramp up, your jaw's gonna hurt. It's gonna be terrible.
Your nose gonna be running.
Yeah. Eyes
you
watering.
anyway.
Everything's so up.
Just over it.
But I
Mad as
definitely
shit.
expect you to still be just for me. I don't expect you to be getting it from anybody else.
Absolutely.
But it depends on what type of deal you have.
But it's the thing. That's the
Yeah.
deal. But at the same time, it's also like, so just because of something that I can't control, like, what if you had like ultimate dry pussy or something, and you like as a disease or something, and your man pretty much feel like, okay, I can't
If you
commit
have
to
that
you
condition-
because this is the condition that you have, or like,
But he knew that walking into it, so he had an option.
Yeah, but you gotta expect, like, he, you know what I'm saying? He probably really feeling you, so of course he's going to try. But that dry pussy is probably to the moon. Like, he don't.
Y'all, that shit
Who would
hurts.
want that?
That shit hurts for a man.
That shit hurts
so
for both
what
people.
Period. So what I'm gonna say is, if you know you got that type of issue and that's something that, and it sounds fucked up, but
No, it don't. I feel like she should overcompensate.
Thank you.
She needs to
Thank you.
squeeze some petroleum jelly up in her veins.
She need to do something
and
before-
She needs to.
okay,
She needs to
look,
do something.
look, so
No, it's real though.
right
It's
before,
real.
right
She
before,
needs to, like,
oh, boo, okay,
scoop
wait,
some sea moss in
wait,
there or something.
wait, all right, I'm back, I'm ready.
Smoothie.
Like, you gotta make sure that you right, like.
okay, hold on.
It's her obligation if she has that problem.
Thank
if
you,
trying
thank
to
you.
deliver that
And if you
thing.
want to keep that man,
Yeah,
better stop playing games.
no,
Okay,
but
well,
no,
So
I
if
feel
you trying
like
to pop that pussy, you need it to be right.
that's true.
that's true too.
That's disrespectful. You're right.
It's
That's
disrespectful.
true. That's true. That's true.
I feel like a nigga to serve me salty bowls, I will want to punch you in them. Like, don't do that to me. Don't do that shit to you. Don't do that to me.
Period.
Yeah, fact.
Period.
I don't like salty cashews.
Period.
Like,
Not salty cashew.
I love salty cashews. Or the
Ew.
roasted ones, girl, they bomb.
I like cashews too.
I
They be-
don't
and,
believe
well, almonds are good.
Almonds are good, but they dry.
They
as a
little
mother-
sta-
We are
need
not
some
about to talk
flavor.
about cashews and peanuts.
talking about all type of nuts.
Oh, the drift was real.
Okay.
I remember hot as hell up here too.
All right, y'all. But I think, long story short, if you decide to be with that person, I really feel like the same way you're capable of overlooking other things in a relationship. Like, this person might not be the most cleanest person in the world, you know, but you might look over it and you might just go clean that shit up behind them. This person might not be the
No.
most. No,
You get
for real.
over it.
This
You get
person
over
might
that
not
real
be
quick.
like.
It's different, y'all. Sexual desires, it way heavier than you think.
Yeah.
And
Hey.
and it's unrealistic to sit here and pretend that it don't, because believe me, they thinking different.
Yeah. I ain't gonna lie. I'm the type where if it's been more than a few days, I got attitude.
Me too.
Kinda, I'm the same
And I'm like, what's
Yeah.
wrong with me, bitch? Fuck you talking about? Like,
No, like he's literally coming to me like, I know what's wrong with you. You ain't had nothing in a couple days.
Okay, but come give it to me, Big Daddy. You know what's wrong.
fix it. Well,
But
fix
at
it
least-
then.
I'm glad you finally figured it out. Like, I'm tired of acting pissy too.
I need a lot of food in this house. Shit. Look,
I need an attitude.
who was it I was telling? I was like, it ain't never no dick in this house.
For real.
Every time I come home, it ain't
everything
never
is
no dick
dramatic.
in this house.
I have a whole attitude, so I get it. But at
don't know. But it was funny at the time.
That is.
But I'm not
funny.
going to like get it from somebody else.
And
No,
that's my
man,
thing. Like, I
I'm
would
not with
never
that
cheat
either.
just because
No.
my partner is not where I'm at with things. Like, I'll just kind of be okay. Like, I'm not going to really, like, basically, long story short, I could be doing something else and that other time as well. You want to sleep? Bet. Okay, I'm on the computer. I'm handling some business shit.
That's us.
Whatever the case
Men
may
are
be.
different.
I was the opposite a few years ago. Like, I was not dealing with that shit. If you wasn't pleasing me, okay, so I'm gonna be patient. I'm gonna show you what I like. I'm gonna tell you where to go. And if you don't get it, nigga,
Yeah, you
know what
gotta
I'm
try
saying?
it. You gotta try it. You
quickly. And it, honestly, y'all, it don't even be on purpose. Like, if
it
it's
be it be purpose.
not for me, I would like a person so much, and it'd be like,
Got to go bounce on out.
damn. Like, that every time you text me, I find myself my eyes rolling.
Oh, that's the worst. You make
And
me
I used to
go,
like
oh,
you.
God.
I really used to like you, but damn, it went away that fast.
Yeah.
That's life. But they feel the same way, so I can't feel guilty about that.
No, it was fun.
I don't think
while
so.
it lasted.
I
I
don't
do.
think
Some people
feel
have
the same
those
way.
understandings, like, you know, if we're not getting it, then I don't mind you giving somebody else, but don't bring it home. So some people have those. Because
Yeah, that's true.
I've seen some on TikTok, of course. I need to stay on TikTok for a little while. Even my son started to sing the song just from hearing the
Oh,
TikTok.
my God.
I know, it's bad. But I've seen people who have those type of relationships on TikTok, and they're even living together.
Yeah,
Like
people.
polygamous relationships.
Yeah, actually, that's becoming more common. And I actually used to be like, what the hell, I ain't sharing. But the older I get, the more I'm like, hey.
Somebody will be in there to help me clean.
Clean.
Yeah.
She will be able to.
Girl, you know what I thought about that the other day when I was sick? I was like, you know what? If only I had another woman in this house.
Man, 'cause she would understand.
No,
She would understand.
girl, cause she came in the house. She came over the other day and cooked. I mean, she washed this. I was like, this bitch washed the dishes. Like, I ain't used to that. Like, if I could come to my house, if only I could have this more often.
You want to come over?
Women, I feel like we are here. Like, we're, what's the word that I'm looking for? We're just active. Like,
Yeah.
you see some shit, we move the shit.
Pick it up.
Like, you know what I'm saying? Or if I don't feel like it, I'm gonna walk over it once. But
See what you
when I
gonna
come
do.
back, I'm definitely
pick
going
that
to
shit
pick it
up.
up. Like,
And in most of those relationships I see, it's always like two women. I rarely see where it's two men.
I have seen it before. I've
I've
I
seen
saw
it, but not
pictures.
it's not as common as two
Yeah, it's
women.
not as common.
in a
Yeah, of
They look
course.
very happy though.
They do.
And as long as they're happy with it, I feel funny. Do I feel like maybe I could share my nigga?
I'm selfish. I can't do
Yeah,
that.
I say when I really dig deep into like the barrels of it, like a threesome is one thing. That bitch got to go after.
Right.
But as far as long term sharing my nigga,
I don't know about that. It's weird.
especially when it's like a serious emotional tie that we're all in a relationship together. So I
And
don't
I'm
know.
very
Shit is
territorial.
time.
Me
That's
too.
my problem.
Me too.
It's the territorial thing. Like, I like my own space, and I feel like my whole house is my own space. So I really don't want to, share it too much.
do
Like,
y'all feel like y'all can swing?
I do.
You do?
Like as a couple, or
As a couple. Hmm.
Y'all just fucking another couple.
But I don't feel like he will be down with another man, and I'm not too keen on like funny dicks either. So or strange dicks, but I don't know. I feel like it would be fun to go to like some of those parties and like
and just see what
see where it goes, see where the night
what
ends
really
up.
goes on.
I would love
I
to
definitely
know.
watch
Not even just
Yeah,
watch,
I
but
know,
just see where it
yeah.
goes.
it's interesting. They be getting down.
I have friends who
like
have
to
Have you
actually
done
parties.
it
watch.
before?
I haven't, but I
Okay,
have seen the
I know
videos.
you're married, so
But wait, where you find the videos at?
Bye.
Girl, Pornhub, anywhere.
I ain't seen them on Pornhub.
XX and X.
I ain't seen them on that either.
Yeah.
Girl, you know that's my shit.
A lot of those orgy videos be swingers.
really,
But yeah,
that makes sense.
Yeah,
especially like
of
the older
course.
couples and
Yeah,
stuff.
they get bored. I mean, when you're 50 and you've been fucking this person since she was 25, I don't blame you. Like, go to a party. God
How do you have
damn.
that conversation?
At
Hey,
that
you wanna
point in
have
the
sex with somebody
game,
else? I found, Nicholas and Samantha.
I think y'all already gotta kind of have a bit of a.
understanding.
No, not even just
understanding
understanding.
comes
Y'all
for
gotta
that.
have a bit of a fun relationship already, kind of. Y'all gotta kind of have like a thing about y'all.
Yeah,
It's-
that's
He
true.
thinking
That's
good.
Like some
true.
people say
Yeah.
they can't go to a strip club with their man.
And I think that's retarded.
That's born
Yeah,
as shit.
that's some born ass shit. I feel like if anything, I would love to be there with my man. Okay, I'm watching
I
this
had
bitch with her
fun.
nigga you know, this and the third, like, you know, all that. It's fun.
I had
Actually.
a great
it's the funnest
time.
experience to go with your nigga.
But you have to be with that type of person that
Right.
you can go out to these situations and you're that confident in your relationship that
and
you know,
yourself.
and yourself, right?
Yeah.
That you know we're gonna go out and we're gonna have a good time, and then we just gonna go home and you know get it poppin'.
If,
And
if,
turn
if,
up.
if they
Love
were
female
smart,
strippers, so-
right?
I do too.
And if they were smart, it's to me, it's amazing to watch his reaction to you actually interacting with a
With
female.
him.
Bitch,
Like-
that shit is so exciting.
Yeah,
to
it
me.
is. And,
Yeah.
and because he's excited, I'm excited, and we just having a good ass
Good ass
time.
time.
Right.
Like,
Facts.
And we have done so. We have definitely gone to a strip club and we had a great time. And I learned like I walked over to him and he was getting a dance and I was like, "Can I get $10 so I can get a drink?" And when I came back, it was somebody there for me to dance.
Yeah.
So, like it was a good time, but
Yeah.
some people aren't with that.
They
some
not,
people are
yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
They really insecure, not realizing, you know, she don't give a damn about either one of us, right?
Scared.
She at work.
I think people are just afraid that it's gonna ruin things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I mean, a stripper, you can only see her if you go there. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
If a stripper ruin y'all, baby, I think
wait
you should go now. I think you should just
But
leave.
there are strippers who have ruined
Yeah,
relationships.
I said now, hold on now, because it goes both ways, too, with that. You know?
But that's just the type of relationship that you have. If it's strong
Yeah.
enough to,
Yeah,
to withhold that, then
Yeah.
yeah.
But at the same time, you know you got a dog ass nigga. He on all fours already. Don't you walk his ass to that strip club? That's something totally
He gonna leave
different.
your ass
Right,
there.
don't settle up.
That's something different. But if you know that you,
Especially
and
if
you
you
in something
boring.
that's humble, something that you already know is like solid, and you don't have to worry about your nigga being a dog ass, then
But 9 times out of 10, if you got an issue with your dude going to a strip club or going to the strip club with your nigga, you a boring bitch anyway, and that wasn't gonna last for very long regardless.
unless he boring.
Right, unless he's boring. But if
That's
he
what
wants to
y'all
go to the
like,
club
yeah.
and y'all arguing about him going to the strip club, I'ma give it
But like older generations, they're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
That's
So
what I
I've
said. I think it's generational too.
It definitely is. So,
Because I haven't seen no of
Older
those
women.
polygamous relationships on like TikTok. They're never like older generations. It's
Yeah.
never like our parents' ages.
It's our ages and younger.
It's our ages and younger.
Black
Because
people.
we're, yeah. I mean, and
White
it's
people.
no,
no,
too.
this is definitely them
Girl,
too.
It's-
this
yeah.
is the wives.
White people be swinging like hell. Y'all tripping. They be
I know.
50,
Girl,
60,
on base,
70.
They have different lights
Well,
out front of
yeah,
their house.
it's
what?
definitely
They
the
got
older.
different colored
Yeah.
lights out front of their house.
They got what?
I wish I would
Like,
say something like, hey, come
it's
knock
a-
on my
a
door.
red, yellow,
That's
and
wild.
white.
That's wild as
It's
shit.
different shit that you into.
What?
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I heard.
Okay, so.
You know?
I never noticed.
Look, now I'm driving looking like.
On base.
Different color hot light bulbs mean different things.
Putting your business out.
Put your
Secrets out now.
But I mean, they don't know what it means. It could mean I got children in here.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking
anything.
pancakes today. It could mean anything.
Pancakes could mean pancakes.
Caking them. It could mean anything.
Flipping them jacks. Anyway.
But to your question, I would say it definitely would depend on the on the relationship. Because I mean, like you said, people have like understandings, like you know, this is something that we do. Just don't bring it home. But I'm not the type. I can't do it. If I can't keep up, then you know I'm gonna do my best. But I don't expect you to step out on me because I didn't.
And
Like,
if
at
I-
least talk to me about it.
And if I feel like I'm giving my best and it's still not matching up, then you got to be real with yourself. And because that person, he deserves happiness too, just as much as you do.
But
And fulfillment.
Even if you can't keep up, there's toys. There is bedroom fun stuff. You know,
Absolutely.
things to keep it spicy, but you might not even have to do all the work.
But that's what we mean.
You
Like,
put it on. You
try harder.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
you,
facts.
you step it up. You do what you can. And if he's still not satisfied, then he might not be the man for you.
Yeah, that's right.
And vice
You gotta know your
versa.
speed.
Right.
Be with your speed.
Okay.
And it might be somebody that can meet him there.
Or get you something with 30 speeds.
Oh,
Hey now.
Which toy you got 30 speeds?
no.
Oh, girl, the one I got from Pure Romance. Remember?
Oh, I do remember.
We need somebody from Pure Romance to come up on here.
Please.
That would be nice.
It would be nice.
Actually, I know some people who black owned.
Girl, get
who
your
do some
people.
stuff, and she does classes, not just toy class. She sells toys, but she also does like classes.
We need her.
We need to bring her on.
I love it. Girl, when you at, we gonna reach out
Yes.
to you.
Dope.
The B-Box will be calling.
So, I want to know how y'all feel about buying your significant other the PS5.
I'm right here. Okay, so
Raise your hand.
no, for real. Y'all, I wouldn't mind buying my a game system, but every game system that I have purchased in my previous years have turned into a gameaholic. And I wouldn't even say I lost my nigga, but technically in words, my nigga went to the game, and I can't give I'm not trying to give my man away to another game system at this point. No, for real. Like, it turns into like a thing, and it's happened so many times, y'all. Every Xbox I purchased, that nigga ended up falling in love with that bitch, and I was holding myself going to sleep while he was holding the controllers, and I'm not really trying to do that again.
I feel like if buying a PS5 is expensive.
They're
like,
600
what,
dome
600?
hairs.
That's an investment. I'm not investing that much into a relationship that's gonna be temporary.
Oh,
That's just how I look at it.
I mean, that's temporary, but if that's your dude, like that's your husband, you wouldn't buy him a PS5?
Oh, my husband? Yeah. Well, he don't.
We talking about real
He
situations.
doesn't play, but it would, like, people that I've dated, I would not buy them one.
Okay.
I would not buy you one unless we were dating for more than a year.
Oh yeah,
But
absolutely.
I'm not trying to be like the
dropping 6 on
world's
you
best
off the-
girlfriend. Yeah.
Yeah.
And we've been dating for 6 months.
She said I'm not about to be the world's best girl.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna get that PS5 back if we break up. I'm going to play you. I'm not gonna like key your car enough. I'm gonna play you like, oh, let's talk about it.
I
And
need
as
some
soon as you go to
cozy.
the bathroom, I'm packing that PS5 up and I'm getting the hell out of there because it's leaving with me. This relationship is over, and you're not gonna keep that PS5.
Okay.
That's an investment.
It is. So
Like
for me, it's a
$600.
no-go. I'm not buying that shit.
Yeah.
I'll buy your accessories. I'll buy the game. I'll buy a controller. I'll buy you batteries. But I'm not buying that whole motherfucking $500-$600 system.
Yeah.
That's all the way dead in the grave 8 feet under.
So I feel very different, y'all. My nigga, when he buy gifts, he buy gifts. He don't buy cheap shit. So I feel like $500-$600,
Okay.
that ain't shit. All right, babe, I got you. Like, if I can afford it, if I'm good, if my bill is paid and I'm okay, it's no reason why I can't buy something that's gonna make him that happy.
No.
Now
But y'all
I
invest
don't.
that kind of stuff into each other, so that's
Right.
okay.
Right.
And y'all been together for a while.
I get way too upset for him spending that much time with this machine.
So there's different time. The time thing I hate. Like I can't stand the fact that he's so addicted to it. But
I can accept that because I didn't pay for it.
no, I mean the paying for it, I hate the addiction regardless. But if it's something that genuinely makes him happy, who am I to sit here and be like, I'm not buying that because that's gonna make you too happy? Like
No,
that's
it's not
like
it's going to make you too happy, but that is something that I feel like you should invest in yourself. That's not something that you should ask somebody for.
I mean, no, don't ask me for it.
Yeah,
I've never
that's
been
okay,
asked
so if it's
for
your
it.
Off the
decision to
strength.
just
My
go
decision
off
just
and
because
buy
I want to see his face when he open it. That's how I
Yeah.
move. Don't ask me for that shit. Then we got a problem. Now I don't want
Now
to
I'm not gonna buy it.
Yeah.
See, for
Because
me,
the
I would
audacity
buy
of
all
you.
the accessories. You got the game, baby. I got the chair with the speakers in it. I got
Right.
the brand new controllers, the special shit. But I'm not spending that amount of money on that game system. I don't know what it is about the system itself.
But you dealt with that for a long
For a very long
For a
time with
very
multiple
long
men, and
Multiple
I've
men,
always
yeah.
bought their accessories.
Yeah.
Straight like that. I'm not investing that much.
I don't think I've
I would never ask a
bought
nigga to buy me a fur
system.
coat. I would never ask a nigga to give me a down payment for a home. That's just shit I wouldn't ask for. I'm not used to. Don't expect
It's
me to
an
get that
investment.
for you. You know what I'm saying? Like I just cannot. I cannot.
See, I
but
would-
all the
I would
accessories
never
I got you with.
I would never ask for it, but like
See, there's some
I
men
will,
who
I will,
ask for it.
I will be a person that, or I'll wake up and I have $600 to $700 worth of gifts beside me, so I don't mind it. Like if I gotta save because I know his birthday is coming, or I know, what I'm saying, this is something that he wants and it's coming out, they deserve it because he gonna do it for me.
Facts. I think that's what it's all about. It's
They
just
deserve
like,
it
it's not
too.
totally about reciprocity, but it's like matching energy to some
Yeah.
extent. So I kind of get you on that, and I'm like that too with birthdays, Christmas, stuff like that. Or even if it's not like your birthday, I might still just pick up something. It's just about making you happy and seeing you smile.
But
shit
some
like
of these
that.
girls, they buying these places. Like, okay, so I posted on Facebook, on Instagram, what are your reasons for not buying it? And some people said because they're grown men need to buy their own, or some people said I'd rather invest it in something else. And then one comment,
I was about to say, yeah. So the best one for me that I heard was, she said, because his hoes need to pull their weight too. If they think that you gonna come around, pop a little pussy, suck a little dick, and then he come home and I gotta re-suck it afterward because you ain't doing right, that means you're not pulling your weight, sis, buy something. And I respect the fuck out of that
How
bitch.
disappointed would you be if your man came in again? Christy gave me this. Christy fucking who? You know Christy that was sucking my dick on Tuesday. You know what I'm saying?
And it was some shit. You remember I told you?
But I mean, like, how the fuck would you react to that?
Girl.
And then that girl
let me
said,
call
I'm buying
Chrissy,
this so
bitch,
he can come
thank
home
you.
every night. Like, you got way bigger problems. Man.
Yeah, remember you told me, I was like, so he would come home. If you're not enough reason to come home, sis,
Yeah,
please.
but
Yeah.
Find you a new roommate.
Hello.
Find you a new roommate, sis.
You said roommate.
That's a roommate, bitch.
That's a roommate.
That's a roommate, bitch.
Yeah, you gotta buy him a game system for him to come home. That's not your man.
That's not your
That
man.
ain't home.
He is.
That ain't home.
No.
He is for the streets.
That's first and foremost. Let's start with that. That ain't home. If he ain't coming in, unless it's a game system, then that ain't home, baby.
But like you were saying, if it's well deserved, then
Yeah,
yes.
because I mean, the same way we like to feel special, they like to feel special too.
Yeah.
So,
There's other things you can get.
She like, I do not care.
I'm not
get him,
buying
like,
Something else will make him happy.
yeah, I can get him 3 pair of shoes and 2 outfits.
And that was my thing. I'm not buying no man no shoes.
See, I bought shoes before.
See, I've heard
and the
that.
nigga walked out my life
it's
as well.
a
Like,
saying they gonna walk out your life.
I'm cool with it because
I
niggas
bought
had bought me
one
shoes
man
and I walked
pair.
away as well. I feel like that's an investment in your appearance. You know what I'm saying? If I think it's cute and I want to, you know what I'm saying, buy that for you, cool. I guess it's the same thing with the PS5. You know what I'm saying? If you feel it in your spirit, just do it. But in my spirit, don't say PS5 no
My
Xbox.
shall not say no.
It did not. It did not.
No, you did not. I'm not playing with you. I'm
It did
not.
not. For real.
I cannot, y'all. I'm gonna have to shit. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Okay. So emotional intelligence, not emotional intelligence, but there are different types of emotions. So I'm gonna read y'all these different types of emotions, and then you guys can tell me which one you guys identify.
Oh Lord.
So intellectual is a thinker. Intellectuals are bright, articulate, incisive analysts who are most comfortable in their own mind. Then we have an empathic emotional, who are sponges, highly sensitive, loving, and supportive. They are fine-tuned instruments when it comes to emotions, and they tend to feel everything. And then there's the rock, strong and silent type, consistent, dependable, and stable. They will always show up for you. You can express emotions freely around them, and they won't get upset or judge, but they often have a hard time expressing their own feelings. And the last one is the gusher, who's in tune to emotions. Gushers are in touch with their own emotions and love to share. No one has to wonder where they're at. Gushers are able to quickly process negativity and move on. Their downside is they tend to share too much information.
I'm a gusher.
I'm a gusher and an empath.
Me too.
I was say, can you be multiple?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm a gusher and an empath too.
Can you be more than 2?
I feel like you're a rock. You're a rock, Michelle.
So I feel like I'm a rock, but I'm also empathic because I feel like I feel everything real intensely. Like if you're mad at me, I'm not gonna go to sleep that night.
Yeah, I am too. Or if I feel
I'ma
like I
stay
said
up.
something that might have rubbed you the wrong way,
Yep.
I'm like the whole ride home, like, damn, should I not have? Should I said it this way? And
It's gonna eat me up
So
until
you-
I talk to you.
And so that's me.
And see, it's
Because
gonna eat me up, but I'm gonna go to sleep.
see, and I might
I'm
go
waiting
see
for the
depending
morning
on
to
how
call you,
bad
but-
it eats me up though. But I think that's me. Like me, I'm usually so
might sleep up
quick
like
to,
this.
tell my feelings or tell how I feel about shit. But after the fact, I'm usually like, ooh, he took that real wrong. Ooh, maybe it came out wrong. Like I just be, girl, I don't know.
For me, I feel like, damn, did I come off a little too harsh? Because I could be so blunt.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Should I have thought about that before I just
Blurt
let
it
that
out.
shit just, yeah.
But it's like, where do you find the medium? Like,
I don't have a medium. It's either I'm really, really, really gentle and patient, or it's I'm so impatient, just gone get out of my way because you irritating the fuck out of me. You not doing it correctly, and I got to do it my damn self.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I have learned
Child.
to use the what's it called? The demeanor that I have when I'm really pissed off into the same, and like learned to use it in like friendships and relationships. So like if I'm really upset about something, I've learned to slow down. Okay, so the reason why, you know what I mean? Like I try to
Processing
like
it.
I try to
Really
process it myself,
working
and I
through
try to use the right verbiage. Make sure I'm not being rude. Make sure I'm not being nasty about it, and just, you know, be mature about it. Be,
Yeah.
I think you're
improve
great
your
with that.
communication skills.
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't always, but it took a lot.
I think I'm more empathic than a rock.
I don't think so, Michelle.
For real?
I feel like you.
Maybe with certain people. Maybe with your husband, you could be more of like an empath.
No, I feel like you're a rock all the way around, and you're becoming more of an empath. Like you're becoming better with like sharing.
Yeah.
But at one point, it was I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm gonna take it on the chin. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna say shit. I ain't gonna say shit.
Yeah, because at one point we never knew when something was going on with you.
Yeah, never
Until like it'll be
It was
months
like
later, it'll be like,
months,
y'all,
yeah.
let me tell y'all what I went through, y'all.
They're like, what the fuck?
What the hell? Why you ain't say nothing?
Why you ain't say nothing?
Yeah,
And that's
we
what
going
I
out chilling, eating.
Yeah.
Right.
And I
But
always
now-
tell her,
yeah.
you don't have to go through shit by yourself. Why do you do that? Like, I
For
don't
me, I'm
know.
the opposite. I can go through a good 2-3 days by my damn self, and it's just like, all right, look,
Look,
bitch,
I
I've been
can't.
going
Okay,
through it. Let me
because-
tell you what the fuck happened.
That's me.
Like,
That's
I
me.
have to.
Release it.
Yeah, I have
me.
to.
All right, y'all. So anything else on that, lady? Alrighty, folks. So we want to thank you all for tuning in to another great episode of
The
B-Box. We've had fun with you all tonight. Great topics. We do want to take a moment to shed some light. Shell is having
Yes,
a
have a pop-up
pop-up shop this weekend.
Yes.
You want to run down some info?
So it's on Sunday. The location is on my Instagram, so make sure y'all follow me on @ShayofShell. The location is there. It's on Sunday. The time is from 1 to 6, and I have some amazing products. I have a new body oil that's actually dropping, and it's going to be available at the pop-up shop before it drops online. And my new scents always sell out fast.
They bomb,
So
y'all.
make sure you check me out this Sunday. Follow me at _ShayofShell so you can get the location.
Also, you all, Confident Look is launching next Friday. We'll be having a special episode geared towards Confident Look. Cosmetics, y'all. Go follow us, confident.look.cosmetics. And don't forget that our confident is spelled with a K. All right, download my shit, Ambitions of a Hustler, on all the platforms. Go get that, stream it, and rock with my shit. We'll see you all next week, Fridays from 9 to 10 p.m. Thanks for your support, and thanks for tuning in.
Peace.
Bye.
Look, it's running through my mind. It happens every time. You want a paper chase? I'm on a paper grind. Trying to get to the shine. Cause I ain't going outside. I'm rolling down 5, just trying to get to the bag. I get it from coast to coast. Come on, let's have a toast. To the baddest bitch, no joke. Do whatever that floats your boat. You know how that shit go. Now we sexing, straight up flexing, putting on the show. Like how I do it when I do it. Got him wanting more. And he do it so good when he go down low. Something about the way I drop it down to the flow. He pick it up, beat it up, put it down for show. I'm on the road once again, yeah, you know it's on. Gotta get to my paper, then I bring it home. I'm talking cash flow. I'm tired of these niggas with the lame excuses. I'ma get my own bag, make them useless. I hear you talking that shit, give them deuces.